To us from Ashley 472074. On the topic of selling out, while many younger people mid-20s, early 30s think this e-begging is a self-made business, it's not. When the money runs out or if you're too busy with real life, then you'll stop watching hours and hours of YouTube. I know this because it happened to me. I used to watch hours and hours of YouTube daily when I was unemployed. I would watch so much that I'd run my subs dry with content including streamers. But then I got a job, a well-paying one with long hours, and I steadily stopped watching YouTube because I want to relax, maybe watch Netflix, hang out with my spouse, play games, normal stuff instead of binging YouTube, encouraging these e-beggars without cash in my hand. And now that I have cash, I'd rather spend it on myself and my future. People will still have no self-respect and e-beg, but I have hope that once these people get out of their unemployed phase and want to settle down, have a family, and actually live, then they'll realize the benefits of pride in working a secure job and never relying on others for handouts. Well, you're a very passionate person. Ashley, I notice you in the comment section. Sometimes I notice you actually talking to some of these e-beggars that stop by. Well, do we call them all e-beggars? They have a Patreon, then it's fair. If they have a PayPal, then it's fair. Like I've said before, Ashley, you don't technically have to make a video begging people for money to be classified as an e-beggar, all right? So yes, and I've told many people on here, if you ever see me with Patreon, please leave the channel, please unsubscribe, all right? That's where I draw the line. I want to just reiterate that. A lot of you won't agree, but I think you agree with me, Ashley. The thing is, there's a lot of truth in what you say, because I know I've never been really unemployed, but I remember this one time I was in between jobs for a little while. Wouldn't call it unemployment, but in those couple weeks that I was in between jobs, I binge watched a lot of YouTube. There was a lot of YouTube I watched. These days, you might be surprised. You're like, well, Rick, you have a YouTube channel. You must watch a lot of YouTube. Not specifically. I would say I watch even less because, I'm working on these uploads. So I don't have like all this free time.